children. Those who are about to do other things there, Jesus, take control, O God. I pray for the president, O God. Father, hear my prayer and answer my cry. These and all of the mercy I ask. In Jesus' holy and conquering name, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help comes from the Lord which made heaven and earth. I will not suffer thy foot to remove. He that keepeth, he will not slumber. Behold, he that keep Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade, and the Lord thy shade and thy righteousness. These are all of the mercy I ask in Jesus' holy and conquering name. Amen and amen.
Sarah May, Bishop, Reverend Enos Francis, Spiritual Baptist Bishop, and Father Junior Valentine, the Anglican priest. Thank you so much for the invocation. Can we put our hands together? At this time, I'm going to invite the students of the Fancy Government School to render the national anthem in Garifuna. You can see them wearing their colors, the colors of the indigenous people, the yellow for the Amerindian indigenous, the black for black ancestors, and the white to symbolize the purity that we now merge and have now with us. So looking so lovely. Indeed, they are looking very lovely, right, Joelle? Yes. And it's so important to have them starting, nurturing them right now, as you said, while they're young. Indeed. Okay, so come on up. Don't be shy at all. This is your time to shine and sing lustily the Garifuna national anthem. Go right up. Don't be shy at all. Right to the front. Right to the front. Beautifully done by the Fancy Government School students. Sereme, that means thank you.
That was just excellent, excellent. And next on the program?
So we have the Georgetown Secondary School students. And at this time, they're going to bless our hearts with the national anthem in English. So you've heard the Garifuna language, and now we'd hear the English version of our national anthem. So we do apologize for the students not being present. However, we are Vincentians, and I'm going to ask us to stand to our feet, and we're going to render our beloved national anthem in English. Saint Vincent was so beautiful, with joyful hearts we pledge to thee our loyalty and love and vow to keep you ever free. Whatever the future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us through. Hallelujah, fair and blessed are your mountains, high, so clear and green, a home to me, though I may stray, a heaven comes serene. Whatever future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us through. Our little sister islands are those gems, the lovely grenadines upon their seas, and golden sands the sunshine never beams. Whatever future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us through. Thank you very much, one and all. Sereme.
So next to our program is none other than our very own Joan Hoyt. Now Joan is all the way from Washington, but she is originally from here. So give her a round of applause. Welcome her back home. All the way from Washington, but back home.
Thank you, everyone. It's not all the way from Washington. It's all the way from about half a mile up the road called Sandy Bay, and to be exact, it's half a mile away in Pebble Village, right? So I'm a Pebble Village girl. I thank all of you for being here. It's a pleasure to come home and to work with all the wonderful people who have been part of our organization. We formed this organization last year because we realized that we needed to have a voice in the things that affect us. So I want and would like to call the other members of the group on stage. So I'll start with the Fancy Heritage Organization's president, Dr. Ellis. Please come to the stage. And then there is Ms. Ingrid Lavier from the OWIA Heritage Foundation, organization, sorry. Then we have Patricia Fraser from the Sandabe Heritage Development Organization. We have Chief Sado. Come over, Chief, please, from the Kalinago tribe. Come on, you guys, don't leave me on stage. I need your support around me. Come on, come on. All right. Dr. Ellis. Come on, please. Ingrid. Leave the Madonga for now. Come on. Come on now.
Yes, Joan, I think that the Madongo has them going now. They're all excited. And don't forget, you can have your refreshments right to the left of us. All right? Refreshments and eatables. All right? So come on stage. Lovely looking, great.
Thank you. Thank you. So don't let anyone ever tell you that we are not still a powerful people, okay? Here I am surrounded by people who think that we need to stand together as a group, and I thank every one of them for agreeing when I called on them to let's get together as a group. So here we are. I have for your, oh, you want us to get together?
Yeah,
all right.
closer. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so,
Keep talking.
all right, this is Dr. Ellis from the Fancy Heritage Organization. This is Mrs. Ingrid Lavier from the OWIA Heritage Organization. Patricia, I'm sorry. This is Patricia Fraser. Everybody knows Pat from Sandabe, right? And over here is Chief Sado from the Kalinago tribe. Folks, these are the people who decided that let's lift our voice, let's join together. And I am so proud to be among them. And I thank them for their support. We have a wonderful program for you all today. Does anybody want to say something? Come on, I'm going to pass it over.
Good afternoon to everyone. We just want to welcome you here this afternoon, and we know that you're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to see culture, culture, culture. Nothing else but our local culture. Good afternoon to everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon in a similar way that we were here 38 years ago, Alida, over at the old school. But we had more indigenous people coming in from the different islands. And we had a wonderful conference. Sharon, you remember that too? I know you were young. But it's good that indigenous people from across the different communities and across the different countries can come together. We are one indigenous people, and we need to unite together so that we can get things done in our communities. Thank you.
Mabriga, Sandabe people, Carib people over the river. Yes, it's good to get together, squeeze up one another, you know what I mean? Get closer and get the heritage and the culture alive. So, as Kalinago people today, we are here to showcase what belongs to we. right? And take back what we lose. This is what we're here for, and we're glad we started. So, my brother, this is the Kalinago tribe from Sandy Bay.
All right, well, that was the group. One member is not here. I'm assuming she'll be here shortly. But otherwise, we are so happy to be here. We have a great program, and we have two wonderful MCs. So I'm going to turn over the mic to them. Of course, I welcome everyone who's here. And somebody tell me we should talk like me from Sandy Bay, you know, because they're not like the dicks me cut in. So let me just say, hey now, me really glad I come, you know. And I hope more people will come because we got all the food that we don't cook all morning and waiting for it to come in. So thank you for being here. All right, I'm gonna pass back the mic to our wonderful MC.
All right, thank you so much, our chair, Miss Joan Hoyt.
All right, so now we're going to recognize, now that we've recognized the traditional organizations, we're now going to recognize the persons from different organizations in our audience, right?
Yes.
All right, so I see already Queen Frida.
So we have Queen Frida set up, or Queen Mother. She's sitting.
Yes, take a wave, take a bow. Welcome her. Give her that. Sandy Bay welcome. All right. And we see different persons in the audience. Miss Brudette, of course, yes, for different organizations, a very artistic person in the audience. Wave, give a big wave.
And I noticed that she's wearing something very traditional on her hand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. And any other organization, I see the Anglican representing as well. Welcome. Yes. All right. Any other organization that we need to recognize? Don't be shy. I know Ackley, great filmmaker. Welcome, Ackley. Doing great things for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, documenting a lot of our work.
Please don't be afraid to visit that booth over there. There's a wonderful movie being played.
All right. So next, okay, if there's no one else really, and we just want to officially welcome you once again. We know you took your time from, relaxing this afternoon, Sunday afternoon, to come on out, and we do appreciate that. All right, so give yourself a round of applause. Wonderful. So the regional organizations, Joylyn? Okay. Okay, so yeah, you could just say that as well. Right, so we're just getting things clarified here, just making sure that we really do things properly and in order, because we're a country of order and getting things right. So I understand already that Nelsia Robinson, that historic woman, that champion of a woman, she will be here, but she'll be a little late. And who else again, Joy?
Okay, so we have the University of Warwick here with us. So we have the professor, and there's Jacqueline Roberts, Kate Osby, and Abigail. Come on up, come on over. Let's welcome them.
And we understand that the Kalinago tribe, yes, they may not be here today, so, we are there with them in spirit, right? Kalinago tribe of Dominica. So you see that we're reaching far and near, here and overseas.
So it's regional and international.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, that's what we're all about. Looking so lovely, ready to take the stage and the microphone, and just to welcome them once again. So it's important to collaborate and connect, right? You know how important that is. So whether universities, organizations, you know, indigenous organizations, it's so important that we connect always. So come right to the stage. Thank you for coming.
Buiti Amidi, good afternoon. I bring greetings from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, second generation in the UK, an African Caribbean arts and heritage cultural organisation. Thank you for the kind invitation for us to be part of and join in this celebration of our Vincentian indigenous people, its heritage, culture and language, with all of you today. Sarah May.
So I'm speaking on behalf of myself and Abigail Coppins, who's busy filming me in the background, from the University of Warwick. We are honoured to have been invited here today to learn more about the culture and heritage of the indigenous peoples of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and its sister islands. We want to understand better the background to the lives of 2,500 prisoners of war brought to Britain during the Revolutionary Wars. About 400 prisoners of war were taken on St. Vincent by the British. They were the final unified fighting force on the island, made up of indigenous people, formerly enslaved born of Africa, French soldiers, women and children who were taken to Britain. Their names were recorded, and we're in the process of making information about them available to teachers on St. Vincent and elsewhere so that their story is better known. If you would like to know more, please let us know this afternoon or talk to Ingrid Lavia over at the food stand. Thank you so much for letting us be here. It's a beautiful, beautiful island, and we're having such an amazing time amongst all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I know that you'll be enjoying all that we have here, the food, the culture, the sea, the sun, everything, you know, because when they go back to that cold weather, they'll be like, you know what, we should come back here to St. Vincent, right?
Indeed.
All right. So next, we have lined up none other than
the La Gracia dancers.
Wonderful. Give them a round of applause.
Welcome them.
Welcome.
This poem shall speak of the wretched sea that washed ships to these shores, of mothers crying for their young swallowed up by the sea. This poem shall say nothing new. This poem shall speak of time, time unlimited, time undefined. Yes, this poem is a drum, Ashanti, Ma, Igbo, Yoruba, Nyabingi warriors, Yohuro, Namibia, Yohuro Soweto, Yohuro Africa. This poem is to be continued in your mind, 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 in your
mind. I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can for my people. and the stars fill the night. That's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my and I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. Across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you.
What? OTR, that was absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
Wow. Give them a round
Yes.
of applause again. That was excellent. Wow.
That's who we are. Over the Dry River, we are Garifuna. We should stand up.
Yes, and as indigenous peoples, we are resilient, we are strong. Whether Kalinago, whether Garifuna, we know what we're built with a lot of strength. Right, Joylyn?
Indeed. At this time, we would love to invite the Queen Mother, Frida, set up to bless us with her presence. Just a few remarks. The Queen Mother around?
Yes, and she is from Belize and also Los Angeles. So we just welcome her. She was here for the Garifuna conference last year and she did an excellent job as well. So yes, tell me, Joe.
She said she needed some time.
Okay, she needs a little time.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right. We are moving swiftly along, but finally, too, we'd like to ask the Fancy Government School at this time to bless our hearts with their rendition in the Garifuna song, By the Rivers of Babylon, but more so, it speaks of Baliso. Let's welcome the Fancy Government School.
And you know how excited we are about Baliso, right?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Did you read that news article about us getting Baliso?
Well, we know a lot of people work behind the scenes, and once again, we thank the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for ensuring that we have
this is true national pride.
Baliso. All right. And the community of Sandy Bay, you know that Sandy Bay is 62 feet above sea level. Did you know that? Well, now you know, 62 feet above sea level, and you're in the parish of Charlotte. All right, so come forward once again. Our youngsters, don't be shy, straight forward. I have the little one.
Attempting to commit genocide. How can we play our drums on this barren and deserted land? Mabuye daune, wala miseru, subusi wala. Let's not forget our experience. Let it be known all over this land. Ubo baliso, dewa yura. On the island of Baliso, there we sat down, and there we wept because of suffering. Abahacha garuniwa, Inglesi wakubaliso, luwagumucha wadaduniwa. Iralubage wadonguni wagarawan, lirafula suli.
Sarah May.
Sarah May, let's not forget our experience on the island of Baliso.
And I know it took you back a bit because remember over 5,000 were shipped to Baliso in
Over 5,000.
1796 and over 2,000 died.
Yes.
And those who remained went on to Honduras, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and those South American countries. And now that's where we have the sisterhood and brotherhood from our peoples. It's just an amazing story, and we have to tell it. And we're doing an excellent thing, right, Fancy, with our youngsters. So give them a round of applause again. Wow. You can feel it. You can feel it. All right, and Baliso, 320 acres, and Gun Hill. If you've ever been there, you really need to go. Anytime you go to Baliso, you just feel it. Have you ever been to Baliso?
I have never been to Baliso, but I'm hoping to do so this year.
Oh, you just got to, yes.
I'm hoping to.
Yes.
At this time, you know, I've heard so many stories, and we are very pleased to welcome on stage to begin our first story. I often yearn for the knowledge, want to know more about us, who we are as a people, our ancestors, and where we would have come from and to which we are here today. So I am opening up the floor, and the first invitation goes to Mr. Sutherland Saddle, Chief, to our Chief. Please note that we have a storytelling competition that is ongoing. So on the spot registration, the competition will follow the format. It's 5 minutes per story. Stories must be family friendly. The storytellers who use foul language or name calling or politics, or who fail to get the audience to laugh in the first 2 minutes, will be disqualified and blown off the stage by the conch shell.
Oh, we don't want that, right? Do we? Do we want that? No!
So there are prizes to be won. Mind you, these prizes are catching. First place prize.
Wait. What are the prizes? Come closer. Don't tell anybody else because I don't want them to hear.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
The first place prize is actually $200.
What?
There's a second place prize for $100. And the third place prize for $50. Guess what? If I have to win that, if I enter into this competition, I'm going to be buying Madongo. Or cassava bamba.
I think so,
because
too.
it's over there. So, at this time, we are going to hand over the mic to Chief as he begins to warm our hearts, because I want to know more. I'm certain that you want to know more about your culture, the Kalinago, the Garifunas. Yeah?
And you be the judge, okay? React, listen, and get a feedback, okay? But he looks like he's ready. I think he's going to win the $200. Do you think? I think so too. Okay, but you go ahead and start thinking of the story you want to tell, Brother Saddle.
Yes, this story, right, is a true story. So this is begin, right? Now, many years ago, right here in Sandy Bay, it had some little four-wheel thing used to come in this region here. They call them rent-a-moke. And some Muzungu people used to be in them, right? And they have long white beard. So, in the early time, our great-grandmother tell me, you see these people with long beards? They used to come and steal our children. And anytime you see them, you run. So, this day, rent-a-moke coming, and 4 Muzungu inside there, 3 with long beard, and 1 with high chest, but it was a lady. They come in to explore. They carry people from St. Vincent. So, I overheard that, right? And this is what happened. 3 of us decided to take these people on a tour into the mountain. right? Uncle Pai, I think everybody know Uncle Pai and myself, right? And Kiaz decide to take these people into the mountain. So, these people, as I say, was English people, Muzungu people, no? So, they start talking and saying that they hear that the Carib people used to eat white people mostly. Because as the white, they taste them good. You know, they're easy to see anywhere, you know what I mean? No darkness at all, they're easy to make out. So, we take these people and going into the mountain. And we hear drums. They say, what is that? Say, drum. The drum we hear in there. So, we go in. Then, they see smoke. They say, oh, look, smoke over there, smoke up there. So Uncle Pai say, well, here, you know, they're waiting on something to cook. So, the one with the chest big tell the one with the longer beard, you know, they like white people, they say, these people just eat humans, you know, especially we white one. So, we getting closer, they hearing drums, then they began to see Carib people around the fire keeping noise, playing drums, they can't understand what they're saying. Turn to the next one at the same. We're going on over there, the people are jumping up and they keeping noise like something happened. Bam, 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 the jump, they're getting closer and closer. So Uncle Pai said, well, hey, no, it seems like one of these Muzungu people behind we, you know, we have to be very careful. So, the Muzungu tell the other one in high dress, no, I think we better stop here, you know. Uncle Pai said, no, we have to continue, because if we only go back, that is the time they will capture we. Okay? So this is what happened now. A noise come from the bush, and the Muzungu people start to bawl for murder, and heading down back the hill. Right? Now when they reach down the hill, now this is gutter, when they reach gutter, they meet up a school, a big ring, a Kalinago people is singing and waiting for them. And they ask them where they're going. They said they're going back to Kingston to get the ship, to go where they come from. They said, no, 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 you all have to stay here with me. So what happened? They take them and they bring them to the village. This is what happened with the Muzungu people. From that, they leave St. Vincent and go back to Europe and say, no, it's not true where they say the Carib people, even people. It's a false story. There's friendly people. Because we went right in the heart of the mountain against these Muzungu people and they didn't take we. And we even run because we hear the drums making noise. And they've been friends with we, they bring we to the village safe. So that is the story where they say, Carib people, it ain't true. So these white people come and they feel for themselves and they see for themselves. It's not true, because if it was true, all now we would have the DNA in we, and we could have eaten everybody. St. Vincent would have had so much people. So that is the story pertaining to Muzungu people and the Carib people. Thank you.
Well, I don't know if to laugh or cry, but give him a round of applause again.
I was listening to the part where he said that these people used to eat the white people. I was wondering what was going on there.
Lord. Well, that's something else. Let me just make sure. Don't have any spare nearby, okay, Sado? No spare for you, okay? All right. So, Joylyn, we have a few more guests in the audience.
Yes, we would love to recognize the representative of our very own North Windward, Honorable Senator Siobhan John. She's in the crowd. Let's welcome and recognize her. In addition to that, we'd love to recognize the president of the New Democratic Party, the Honorable Godwin Friday, Dr. Godwin Friday.
And we'd like to welcome them if they would like to say a few words. Just briefly, they can come forward and share a few words.
Yes, we are extending such invitation to them at this time. An impromptu.
And it's so important that we get representatives from all sides. We're all inclusive. And that's why we're called, what again? The St. Vincent
and the Grenadines Indigenous
Association.
Indigenous People Association.
All inclusive.
I want you all to know that when we planned this, we invited all political parties and all the representatives because we thought this was important, and we're pleased that Ms. John and Dr. Friday are here. So
They have
please,
graced us with their
please
presence.
know that everyone was invited. Thank you.
Thank you, so important. And she's looking lovely, lovely.
Jeremy. Good afternoon, Boiti Rabanweyu. And let me thank the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Indigenous People Association for hosting this first event, an inaugural event for the Garifuna people, and it is one that is holistic and inclusive. We in the Garifuna communities, we are very proud of our heritage and of our culture, and we will continue to promote our heritage and culture throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are a resilient people, and we remain strong, ready to serve, and ready to promote Garifuna in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Caribbean worldwide. For those of you who are coming home, welcome to Urumi. For those of you who are here, let us celebrate the true spirit of Joseph Chatoyer, our national hero. Sermon.
So you're welcoming up Dr. Godwin Friday.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for this wonderful invitation to be a part of such a wonderful celebration of our roots, of our culture, our heritage. You know, the truth of the matter is, we know of our Garifuna heritage and the struggles that the indigenous peoples of St. Vincent and the Grenadines went through during the colonial era. It was a period, a story, a time of hardship and struggle. But the other side of that, it is a time that proved resilience, strength, and a determination to fulfill our destiny as a sovereign people. And so we have to understand our roots, because if you don't understand your roots, you don't understand yourself. So I'm happy to be a part of this event, and I hope and pray that it will continue to be an event that calls us to rebuild our language, the Garifuna, indigenous heritage, the things that we have in this country either overlooked or weren't exposed to enough. Certainly when I was growing up, that was not the case. But we have a chance now to reclaim language, to reclaim culture, and to make it an essential part of our Vincentian identity. I hope this is all part of that process, and certainly I am one who embraced that. So all the best, a wonderful event here today, and we look forward to more and more in the future.
Thank you so much, Dr. Godwin Friday and Senator Chevron John, for those beautiful remarks. At this time, we are going to now welcome the Turuma Government School to bless our hearts with a chant and dance. Is Turuma Government School ready? Let's welcome these wonderful, young, talented, amazing, future nation builders. That's who they are, future nation builders.
That's right, Joylyn. And we also have to welcome from Jamaica, from the JLP opposition party, Miss Crawford. Yeah, Crawford, Miss Crawford, let me welcome her. There she's waving. So yes, welcome to St.
Welcome to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yes. And so we have that storytelling prize to give, you know, $200 first prize. What's the second prize?
Yes, the second prize is $100. And then we have the third place prize, $50. You know how many bambam I could actually buy with that?
I think I'm going to get the duka now. I don't know about you, but I'm going to get the duka now. With some bambam, of course.
Okay. So don't forget that once you're interested in the storytelling, you could always register and come forward because the stage is open, the floor is open.
And later on we have the film aspect as well with Athlete Alton.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And of course you can go to the craft area and see the different crafts that we have here. Just such talented people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
We are Kalinago, Garifuna, yes.
Yes.
Very talented.
Okay.
So here comes the Turma Government School.
Shout to your children. If you are proud, say. From age to age, we are proud of our heritage. Shout to your children. If you are proud, say. From age to age, we are proud of our heritage. Shout to your children. If you are proud, say. From age to age, we are proud of our heritage. That's it.
So that was a rally cry. So,
Beautiful.
no. We have to get the people to say it too, right? Shout to your children. We are proud of our heritage. All right, wonderful. All right, so that's it for you guys. Looking so lovely in your colors. You have the dance now. Okay, great. Okay, see? That's it? They're going to dance now. So now we have the dance aspect now.
They're finished yet. They're not finished.
Okay, they're going to figure it out. They're getting it together. Lovely. And they're ready. You're so nervous, you don't know if you're going to get the steps right, so definitely you have to encourage them. I know it's a little warm, so you know you can have your refreshments, get a little coconut water, get your local juices, all right, if you like as well. And we thank you once again for coming out here at the Sandy Bay area. So next on the agenda.
So, at this time, we've seen the Turma government. We've seen the fancy government. And these are just two of the 4 primary schools over the Dry River. Do you know that we have 4 primary schools over the Dry River?
I didn't know that.
We are blessed with 4 primary schools over the Dry River. Starting from the north, we have Fancy. Coming on, we have Ovia. Then we have Sandy Bay. And at this time, we are about to view the dance from the Sandy Bay Government School. Let us welcome the youths from the Sandy Bay Government School.
Oh, yes. Look. Oh, look at them looking all.
Look at that.
Looking indigenous.
Kalinago.
Ready to go.
Garifuna. That is the chief.
And they're so bright and smiley and ready to perform. And remember, you have to come forward, okay? So that the cameras can pick you up and everybody can see you. All right? So, as you come on stage, don't be shy. Step forward.
awesome.
And they
That
look so colorful.
dance. Wow. Cultural display of the Kalinago Garifuna. We are indeed the indigenous people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So we have the storytelling platform open, and we are going to invite one of those youngsters who's up for the storytelling competition. Come on over. Remember, first place prize, $200. Second place prize, we have $100. And third place prize, $50.
And remember, we are streaming live on OTR. Very good. And Randy Spartan giveaway. Thank you so much for your
Randy
help.
Spartan of OTR Promotions.
Yes, thank you.
Is a storyteller in the audience?
Wait. Did the DJ say? I don't know what happened, but the devil is not going to stop this one today. We're going to have a wonderful time. The microphones were trying to give us a little trouble, but no.
Guess what? Guess what? I know this young man that's coming here.
Is he going to win the $200?
This is my uncle coming here.
Is he going to win the $200?
I am hoping he's going to win the $200. I hope he knows that he's going to have to speak for 2 minutes and make the audience laugh.
So then we can get the Dukuna and Bam Bam.
Oh yes, I would love to join him.
Okay, great.
Let us welcome Mr. Joel Daniel.
Mr. Daniel, first of all, we want to see what is in that plate you have. Ooh.
This is breadfruit and saltfish.
Ooh. He has the real deal there. Remember, you can get it right over at the snacket, okay? Get your eatables. Go ahead now. Straight to the point.
Once upon a time
Huh.
was a very good time. The animals had a party, but they don't want to invite Duck. They say Duck does shit too much. Well, Dog decided he must invite the Duck. Because when Duck shit, he going to eat the all the shit.
What language? Language?
Anyhow,
When they do?
Turkey decide, well, you know, we go invite him man, but you have to plug him batty. So, Dog say, all right, me go plug your batty. But when midnight coming up, you have to decide, me ready for go home. And if you're not ready, me take out the plug. Party start, boy. Party start, everybody eating, all kind of thing they eating. Dukuna, bread nut, all kind of thing they eating. When midnight, quite about 5 minutes to midnight, Dog go say, come pay Duck. Come pay Duck, 5 minutes to midnight, And remember, all right. About 2 minutes to midnight now. You go back again, he say, come pay Duck. Midnight. Come pay Duck, come give me that thing, give me that thing, give me that thing. He start to sing now. Come pay Duck, come give me that thing, give me that thing, me want go home. Well, you know how Duck like full of half in it. You see Duck? Duck a break step and Dog man. So, when midnight come now, Duck still want to go. Dog pull the plug out Duck party, and the whole place, the party over. So we end on the wire bend.
Clap for that. Give him a round of applause.
Well done, Uncle Joel, well done.
Wait, let me grade him.
I won't be the judge of that. There are some judges in the crowd.
Leave it alone.
Yeah, there's Patricia Batties.
Go eat the
There's Albert Boyd.
Okay.
Yeah, we have, I think it's about 4 judges in the crowd.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
You answer story?
So they're marking up and they're marking down, right?
yeah.
So you have to step on up and give your best story.
At this time, we have seen the fancy Sandy Bay and Turama Government School doing their performance. We are going to invite the final primary school, the Oya Government School. They will be performing for us a folk song and a dance. The Oya Government School,
Calling them.
Calling all students.
They're probably having a snack at the snack bar, I believe. And a little drink. And don't forget your local drinks, like I said, probably Golden Apple.
There's Marby.
Yes.
Wondering if there's Marby. I want to believe there's Marby.
Of course.
There should be Marby.
Okay, so our students are coming up. And they're ready to go.
They're decked out in the black, the yellow, the white.
The indigenous colors.
It's the Kalinago Garifuna colors.
And let's remind the audience what the colors mean again.
So the black represents
African heritage.
Our African heritage. The white represents the purity.
Yes.
And the yellow represents our yellow
Kalinago,
Amerindian
indigenous people.
Descendants.
So we definitely are a mixture, a merging. And we thank you so much for coming out, and we see your beautiful faces representing different areas and different peoples. We just love it. All right? So teacher getting everything in order, you know? Ready? And you know, this really helps them in life. Later on, they can perform, they can speak. It's not a problem at all when they do this while they're young. Right? What's your name?
Leonie Lorraine.
And how you feel about today?
Good.
All right, she says she feels good. All right. You're doing a fantastic job. We just want to say a few words, how it was for the students and how you see them doing this sort of work.
Well, presently I'm on long leave, so I had to ask the children to come to my home so that they can practice. There are children who always love to sing, and we always believe in our folk song. That is a part of our heritage, and if you listen, most of the school these days will dance and say choral speech and do other stuff, and we get to forget about the folk song part. We need to keep our folk song alive.
That's right. Thank you so much. What's your name again?
That's Miss Ingrid Lavey. Mrs. Ingrid Lavey of Oya.
Wonderful.
Are you having a good time?
All right. So it's so important that we ensure that, the teachers, we love our teachers, right?
Yes, indeed.
Educators pass on that knowledge and ensure that it goes on and on and on.
So we're talking about our future nation builders. It is where the foundation is.
Correct.
That's what we set in order to move forward as one.
Yes.
At this time, we are going to ask for another storyteller. At this time, I want you to listen to the song. The mother. Can you see her as she walks through the crowd?
Garifuna flag. Give a round of applause. Woo! Yeah. Wonderful. And the colors once again.
The black, the white, the yellow.
And the indigenous dance. Look at it. Beautiful. And the South traditional hall. All the way from the east and Los Angeles.
Our Queen Mother.
Punta. There you go. Keep going.
After the exile, going off onto the island of Baliso, exile, over to Roatan.
Look at the queen, look at the queen. Hey,
this is how we liberated ourselves.
That's right. Freedom.
Advance. Resilience, and so too are the OTR ladies, women of resilience. It lies within our bosom to ensure that we maintain our status quo, as this heritage is rich, our culture is rich, not only through dance, but through our food, the language that we speak,
costumes they wear, everything in our embodiment of who we are. The colors, lovely.
The craft. Let's just talk about that. I saw Chief Sado had a spare, and I'm hoping that he's going to be demonstrating to us.
Okay, alright, look at him go. And once again, we have to thank the Citizens United Grenadines Indigenous Peoples Association for bringing this to you. Unified force here. The ancestors must be so proud, smiling. anyone too much. RV6, you're blocking someone, so RV6, if you could move your vehicle so someone can pass out their vehicle, that would be absolutely fantastic. All right, so are you having a great time? Right, you feel nourished, you feel that food, and also don't forget the bar and the snack area.
So who's next? Who's the brave person to come and tell a story to win the $200?
I just heard a little body just told me that Miss Madeline King from Fancy, she's here and she's about to tell us a story. But before we have her, we're going to invite this gentleman that's coming up right here. This is Jerry. Let us welcome Jerry. I'm hoping that I'm going to be laughing.
Yeah. Once upon a time, there is a young man named Jeremiah. He was going to Sandy Bay School. But there is a purpose coming below Jerry in background. So, you have a lady named Miss Francois. She was praying plenty. And was a Sunday. Yeah. And Jerry eat a lot. Yeah. And he went to school on Monday. And all the children behind him. First he went down the bench with all the papa's aisle. But when lunchtime, all the children was behind Jerry. And they got a road march. Jerry Batia run aisle. Jerry Batia run aisle. Jerry Batia run aisle. Yeah. And then I went on a stone at Mother. And then I had to run down to Bayside. All the children behind me. And then I went home. I went in Middle Street. And I had to run in Back Street. And run into my house. Story end. We wire bed.
All right. Okay.
Jerry, like the audience. Jerry, tell us a little about yourself. How you feel about this evening? How you feel about this whole event that is put on by the indigenous people?
Yeah, well, they organized it just to bring out everybody and happy with the same. And everybody will feel happy and nice this afternoon.
Wonderful. And Jerry feels nice too. And he just might win the $200. Jerry, stay there, man. I gotta get my Duke on that today. All right.
That was a good one, Jerry. Thank you so much. All right. At this time, we are going to invite Miss Jennifer Hoyt as she graces us with her presence. She is from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Indigenous Peoples Association. She's about to do for us a chant. Let's welcome Miss Jennifer Hoyt.
Lele kuchi wa chololo, Karina kuakia ye, aye, Karina kuakia, Karina kuakia ye. Lemme kuchi wa chulu, Karina kuakia ye, aye, Karina kuakia, Karina kuakia ye. Lemme kuchi wa chululu, Karina kuakia ye, aye, Karina kuakia, Karina kuakia ye. Good afternoon, everyone. That's my chant. It means that anywhere we go, we are Garifuna. And
My name is Jennifer Hoyt again. I'm the PRO for GIP SPG, Garifuna Indigenous People of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon with you all with this special occasion. On behalf of my president and member of GIP SPG, I extend a warm welcome and bring greetings to each and every one from GIP SPG in Brooklyn, New York. It's a base organization with vast interest in our OTR community and people. We do so through working with primary schools, providing supplies during disasters and time of need. And now our partnering organization, SIPA, we look forward to make and more perform an impact in breaking down the barriers that had plagued us for years. And thank you. Have a wonderful show. I just missed the part and I have to get it in. Thank you.
Sarah May, Jennifer, Sarah May.
Excellent. Thank you so much. It's important to bring that motherland feel, and she brought it, and she brought greetings. And we thank Jennifer so much again. Give her a round of applause. We can't take our people overseas for granted, local and overseas. All right?
So at this time, we do want to invite Miss Madeline King from Fancy to engage us in the storytelling, after which she would be doing a performance. Let's welcome Mrs. King. Mrs. King.
And she looks like she's ready. I can tell this story is going to be really, really good. Right, Charlotte?
Quite interesting. I want to tell you that Mrs. King is well known for a lot of our traditional culture upkeeping in Fancy.
Okay.
She has a vast knowledge and a great foundation in folk songs.
All right, so she's special. We're going to give her that special check.
So, Mrs. King is about to bless you. Ears open.
Good afternoon. My name is Magdalene Madeline King, or call me Mouth, from the beautiful village of Fancy. My story is entitled, The Wrongs. Once upon a time, in this village of Fancy, he had two men, one by the name of Gaba and one by the name Josie. So they used to rail Haga. So one day, Josie Haga went into the other one ground. Josie went into Gab ground. So Gaba always used to plant his cassava and other things. So Gaba, big sow Haga, Lego, and he went into Josie ground. So when Josie reached out, he placed the name Crashy, where they used to farm and rail the Haga. So one day, Josie had let go and went into Gab's place. When Gab went up, Gab met a big sow had there. Josie said that he be coming on me ground and me kill your hag. Josie, God say, me nah leave him so. Me I go put you a codes. So he went by police station. He had to walk all the way from Fancy to Georgetown to complain Gaba. So did they come for the case? When they went to Georgetown for the case, Gab went up, Josie went up. They say what they have to say. When they call up Gab say, me, a man, had went in on me ground and me kill him. Anyway, when he finished, Josie time come for talk. Josie said, me not be kill a hag, me be kill a wrongs. A magistrate say, you kill a wrongs. What is a wrongs? The man Josie say, me no know where wrongs, but all me know, R-O-U-N-C-E wrongs. Me be kill a wrongs. And my story end, and me wire pen, and me write my name with a fountain pen.
Thank you so much, Mrs. K.
That story, what? You sure that's not true story?
Yes, it's a true story. It's a true story.
I don't know how true it is, that one, but she says it's true story, maybe non-fiction, fiction. What do you think? All right, good. All right, so we welcome you once again. We see our officers making sure that everything is safe and secure. We thank you so much. Thank you, Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines Police Force. And next we have Joylyn.
So I am calling on the wonderful drummer that was drumming to assist Mrs. King in her next presentation.
Wait. Mrs. King is going to dance, the punta?
She's not going to dance. She has a folk song. Like I told you, she's a very, very rich woman in talent. When it comes to culture, check Mrs. King. Everybody goes to Mrs. King in Fancy.
I believe that one.
So I'm seeing the drum over there, and I'm asking if the young man is there, if he can come with the drum to play the drum for Mrs. King. Thank you so much, Sarah May. Please remember we have our storytelling segment ongoing, and up next we'd have Mr. Charles Stay. He would have seen me backstage, so Mr. Stay, get yourself ready to do the storytelling.
The tour guide, Mr. Stay?
Yes, the tour guide, Mr. Stay. Yes, he does storytelling too, so I'm hoping that he's ready for that.
Okay, Miss King. And I believe you're in that story, and you just might win the 200. Everybody who had the chance to win the 200, we're friends, right? All right, you come, Miss King. And we also thank the sound system, guys. Thank you so much. What's your sound system again?
New Flavor.
The New Flavor sound system. That's run by Mr. Smithy. Mr. Smithy himself. Let us welcome Mrs. King once again.
This is an old folk song. Once we were going to sing in tongue for a competition when I used to go to school. And an old woman by the name of Miss Clark teach us this song. Boom Farima, Boom Farima, I want to go to Boom Farima, Boom Farima, Boom Farima, I must go to Boom Farima, Boom Mami Mumbe, Boom Mami Mumbe, Boom Mami Mumbe, Boom Farima, Boom Farima, Boom Farima, I must go to Boom Farima, Boom Mami Mumbe, Boom Mami Mumbe, Boom Mami Mumbe, Boom Farima, Boom Mami Mumbe,
my goodness. I saw some movements there. I thought she was going back and go down, but she kept it together, right?
She did.
Wonderful.
So at this time, we do want to say that there are lots of goods on sale. We have our madongo and saltfish. We have our madongo and the fish. Different types of fish, I want to believe. There's a cassava bambam. There is also the farine. Whenever you're ready to grab something indigenous, something that our ancestors used to feed off of and live on. Long live those persons.
Correct. And I remember being told the story that those who went to Honduras, Guatemala, Belize, and so forth,
yes,
they put the mothers put the cassava
in their bosom.
In their bosom.
Wow.
So that's how they were able to take it and take that tradition of the cassava from Urumi.
Ah, beautiful. So we are going to now pause and ask Mr. Charles Stay to grace us. Please note that Mr. Charles Stay is a retired teacher. So I'm hoping that he's going to captivate this audience.
Good evening, everyone. I want to tell you about an episode when I was in the classroom and talking about our culture. It shows how our kids could be very creative when they need to. I had an art class, show and tell art class. And the children were given paper, crayons, and asked to use their imagination and come up with the best they could. So, after a while, I see a student, Tom, hand push up. And you don't see Tom raising his hands. You have to ask him. So I got excited. I said, Tom, wow. So you ready? He said, yes, teacher. I said, well, show and tell. Tom said, show and tell what? So I said, Tom, your hands up. He said, teacher, yes, but I'm just testing my deodorant. That's one of them. Another one said, teacher, are you ready? And he brought up an empty piece of paper. This one is Jimmy. I said, Jimmy, so what's this about? Whatever it is, tell the class. Jimmy look at it. Jimmy said, class, I draw a cow eating grass. So everybody looked astonished, including myself. I said, so where's the grass? Jimmy said, sir, there's no grass. So the class shout out, so why? The cow already eat it. So I say, well, so where's the cow? He said, duh. So the cow already eat the grass. What do you think? The cow gone a long time. That's two. One more. Then it have Sam. Sam came up with another blank slate. Well, my eyes not so good now, but at that time I saw a little dot. So the children asked, so what is that dot about? Sam say, that is BWI. They say, well, that's just a little dot. Sam say, the plane they far away. That's how I was seeing it. Thank you.
Wonderful. All right. So the plane is like a speck on that piece of paper.
So I don't know if he's staying or going, but those were two good ones.
They were really good. They were good.
Give him an applause. Give him an applause. Right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I think we have performance from the Georgetown Secondary School. Is the Georgetown Secondary School here to perform for us?
Right. And then we'll have more storytellers, okay? So Get your courage up, get your stories intact, and then we'll get those stories going, okay? But the Georgetown Secondary School is here to perform.
So they are here.
Okay.
And it seems as if they're going to be singing for us or dancing for us. I am just making assumptions at this point in time.
But we can see that they're uniformed, they're looking good, ready to represent. And thank you for viewing online, those online looking at us. Thank you for viewing.
Yes, thank you for selecting the OTR promotions page. We are live streaming here. It is the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Indigenous Peoples Association, the inaugural, let's say inaugural,
that's right,
2025. We are actually showcasing the Kalinago Garifuna Cultural Exhibition. Here we are.
So many more to come.
So we have the Georgetown Secondary School.
Come on up, don't be shy. Come on up.
I can see the drum.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we gather to celebrate Garifuna music, a vital part of our culture. Mongolu is a traditional Garifuna song often sung to express community spirit, love, and the joy of togetherness. Through its lively rhythms and powerful lyrics, Mongolu serves as both a traditional and reminder of our strong ancestral ties and resilience. As our participants take the stage today, they carry forward this important cultural tradition, and we are honored to bless you with our talent and passion. Let us enjoy and appreciate the deep connection to Garifuna heritage that this song brings. Now, let the celebrations begin. Mongolu.
Wawadia, Dayama Wawa, Aye, Subamongol, Wawadia, Dayama Wawa, Aye, Subamongol, Wawadia, Dayama Wawa, Aye, Subamongol, Wawadia. Wawadia, Wawadia,
Bubua, Idera Balade. Idera Balade. Bubua, Bubua, Idera Balade. Ali Ali Musana Mure Megel Musibu. 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 Luba Mongo Luba Wadia, Tayama Wawa, Aye. Luba Mongo Luba Wadia, Tayama Wawa, Aye. Luba Mongo Luba Wadia, Tayama Wawa, Aye. Luba Mongo Luba Wadia, Tayama Wawa, Aye.
Beautifully done, wonderful. Sarah May to the Georgetown Secondary School. And we've had cultural performances from all the OTR primary schools so far.
Nice.
So the program is moving along quite smoothly.
And it's so important that we not lose touch with our mother tongue. I'm so jealous. I'm still learning a lot, and I'm still learning a lot, right, Joy?
Oh, yes.
But it's
Yes.
so important that we learn bit by bit our mother tongue, our language, our indigenous language that was ripped away from us by the colonial folks, you know? So sad.
So as the Kalinago tribe of SVG gets ready to demonstrate to us the spear fighting, I think drumming, and the Kalinago tribal attire, there's a parade.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the Sandy Bay Heritage Development Organization to get themselves ready. But before that, I know that we are quite filled with and rich with culture. So the Oya Heritage Organization, we are inviting the Oya Heritage Organization to bless us with their folk song. We have seen the Fancy Heritage Organization's contribution. We know that the Fancy Heritage Organization is an organization that's founded by Fancy people.
Okay.
The president of the organization is Dr. Jasmine Ellis Davy. Yes, she is the head, and we have the judge, lone male judge, I believe, because from what I've heard, I think the judging contingent consists of mainly women. So Mr. Calbert Boyens, he's the vice president of the Fancy Heritage Organization. So there's several organizations that are a part of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Indigenous People Association. And these 5 associations would have seen it fit to come together and showcase what we are, who we are as over the river people. Do we have the Oya Heritage Organization?
Are they ready?
Are they ready to come forward and bless us with a folk song? Or should we delve back into the storytelling?
I think so. I think we should delve back right into it. So, anyone?
Okay, so I'm going to call on Mr. Oscar Jack. He should be somewhere close by. Let us welcome Mr. Oscar Jack, our next storyteller.
And I think Mr. Roach, you have a story as well? Okay, so we have persons lined up to tell their story.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Right. You know, me don't start to laugh after my own self. You see, in my days, right? Sometimes I just have to wonder if my parents don't really like me. You understand? But God bless my mother, she dead and gone, you understand? She always used to keep we in church, boy. Suffer half of Europe. Tsunami have to come for all and I go to church. So this particular morning, Sabbath morning, boy, me poor reckless. Me not got nothing for your church. Next thing, me see mommy come with this thing. Hello, a piece of woman pants. He think I meet me as so. And he weighs elastic. And you know when you hang up cotton, how you just gather it together? As so elastic that it weighs. Gather up. Hey, mommy, no. Ask her, put it on. Try it on, let me see how it look on you. Oh, jeez, boy, me start to ball. When me hold the thing and me really overhaul it. Which part at the front and which part at the back? So, the back part, when me think well at the back, the thing front up and like culture so, go right back behind it. It be rip away. The whole thing rip out. And the body, whoever the body was, well, it look like a be a old man thing, eh? The body soapy thing with piece of yellow thread, people. Yellow thread, me tell you, so you could see the yellow thread in the seam at the bottom. Boy, try anything now. Yeah, try anything, let me see if you look how you look on you. Boy, me a ball. Cause me can't believe my mother do me that. For me have to go put on that thing there. Well, it happens so that me find myself, me reach down in the thing, me reach it, reach and pan me hello. Well, it fit you. If you see a boy, next thing mommy come with a piece of white shirt. A sleeve where they reach, yes, so long sleeve where they reach me right here, so. Put on that there too. And the thing is, me just don't drink a whole cup of cocoa water. Who know me I talk about? Anybody know cocoa water? Cocoa water when you take 2 chocolate and drop them in some water and let melt. And when they're doing a fully pan with water, depend on how much body you make for. And then you sweeten that. And 2 big slices of roast fruit, so my belly big. And them days me had a good nice rump behind the answer. So hello, if you see a boy, me put on the shirt. Me have to pull the button. Hello. Hello, me can't wrap up, you have to get the whole thing if you want the real thing. Hello. Come out the place and go on a church. Boy, me a bar, me run down me lodge and Sam. And me a watch up. Edgy up there watch me. Me a watch you here watch me. Me a watch you here watch me. Hey Edgy no. Hey, come. Come up, go to come off. Come up, go to come off, man. Come up, go to come off. Boy, me a wonder if man serious. At one time, Edgy just gave X one time. Me say come up, go to come off. You know, me say come up, go to come off. Come up, go to come off. Boy, me say, me lead out and me go up. Hello, when me go and cross a back street, you know, watch me now, no. Good evening. Yeah. Me a prefer me no meet up me secret admirer going across the back street. It happens so that me reach a church hello. Me sit down right at the door, mouth. Hello. Next thing, see the preacher out. They may never say he a smile so yet. You better watch me. And me there right at the end of the door just to jump out, eh? Boy, me endure the whole thing. When church done, me not even wait for hey, amen. Your boy do so. If you see speed to go across the back street, dust. Hello, me don't even watch. When me reach my Auntie Mary, I must fly over the river, hello. When I reach home and me take off that thing, part I put it, it was never be seen again. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Remember, we have a time limit, so we want to make sure that you wrap it up so others can come. Give him a
All
round
right,
of applause.
remember you have to speak for 5 minutes.
No, let him do a story and that.
All right, up next we have Jeff Lave.
My son sharper than Oscar, and me love food, share story with Oscar. Once upon a time, he got this junkin man, always drunk. He buy a toy car for his son. So a other vehicle run over his car.
Well, you know, I don't think.
He leave and he say he going to police station. So he leave. When he reach a police station, he knock at it down. Officer, I come to make a report. The police said, boy, we wrong with you, you know, see a drunk? He said, I come to make a report. I come to make a report. Me son car mash up. He said, you see, the officer turned to him, he said, boy, you don't see a drunk? The drunken man turned to you, say, me drunk, but you ugly. But policeman get vexed. So the policeman said, what you mean? He said, in the morning when I wake up, I will be sober. But when you wake up in the morning, you will still be ugly.
Problems everywhere. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And tell us how you're feeling about the event today. Tell us how you're feeling. You came up and told a joke. How you feel? Talk.
Okay, it's a wonderful event, and I just want to thank those organizers who organized this, and hope that we can take back our national heroes there right back in Sandy Bay. Wonderful evening, lovely people, lovely scenery. Everybody just enjoy and hope that we could take back our heritage right back here in Sandy Bay.
To the indigenous community.
Yes, please.
Yes. I mean, we want it all over the country, all over St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in fact, all over the world. But we must take it back to the original spot, to the root. All right?
OTR.
Over the dry river, right?
Yes. So at this time, we are going to invite Mr. Roach to do his story.
Okay, remember we have judges and we have a time limit, so that's...
Hello everyone, wait here about where you. So my story may not be as fun and full as this, but I'm still going to tell it anyway. So the title of this story is A Brew of Mischief and Diplomacy. But tea and the unexpected inclusion of the spicy pepper melted the tensions away. While it didn't end the conflict, the tea surely, which is a rare occasion, did showcase a sense of warmth and laughter, showcasing that even during war, hospitality could lead to brief, memorable moments. Thank you.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Roach. And he's such an excellent creator. He does a lot of digital work, animated work. He's very creative indeed. All right, so give him a round of applause. He tried. He tried.
I am hoping that you are all enjoying yourselves. I'm going to ask the Oria Heritage Organization to prepare themselves or even step forward if they are all here and ready to present themselves to us. Are you having a great time this afternoon? Please remember that this is the inaugural cultural showcase and exhibition of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Indigenous People Association. This is for OTR. We are OTR. We are resilient. We are strong. And together, in unity, we can accomplish greatness. This is what Kalinagos and Garifunas are known to do.
And I love the unity. I love the coming together. We're relaxing, the old, the young, the not so young, you know, just relaxing and having a good time. So we're really passing on the heritage in so many ways, right? And I know a lot of the young people are enjoying it, right, young people? You're learning a lot, right?
Wonderful. Ready? Okay, they said they're not ready. Ready now? Come forward.
When Columbus touched the shore and opened the door, he met the Carib race roaming in this place. Rise up, Iruna, you are stronger. Make no mistake, it's a big, big change you take. Iruna, Iruna, now you are free. Iruna, Iruna, you're making history. Independent you stand, a gem of the Caribbean. The nation come from far and start so much war. The British take this land, try the best they can. Speak up, Iruna, you are stronger. People must unite, stand up and fight a good fight. Iruna, Iruna, you are free. Iruna, Iruna, you're making history. Independent you stand, and gem of the Caribbean. You suffer many pain from sulfur and hurricane. Them colonial leaders, rise up your pressure. Stop now, Iruna. Forget them schemers, believe in democracy, and you're free, 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 free. Iruna, Iruna, you are free. Iruna, Iruna, you're making history. Independent you stand, and gem of the Caribbean. Iruna, Iruna, now you are free. Iruna, Iruna, you're making history. Independent you stand, and gem of the Caribbean. Iruna, Iruna, now you are free. Iruna, Iruna, you're making history. Independent you stand, and gem of the Caribbean.
Sarah May, wonderful, the Oya Heritage Organization.
And they talked about Hiruna.
Hiruna.
The blessed, the original name. And Urmi, of course.
Yes.
The original name for St. Vincent and the Grenadines before it was, commissioned to the colonialists and changed it to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, named after a saint, St. Vincent, and given the name St. Vincent because St. Vincent was a very caring and very giving person.
And so are our people.
There you go. There you go.
So are we. At this time, we're going to invite Mr. Daniel and Mr. Jack to bless our hearts with their performance.
All right.
Performance in song. Performance in song.
I love you, Lord, for your mercies never fail me. All my years I've been held in your hand. For the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing for the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. For every breath that I am taking, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in the darkest night. You were closer than no other. I know you like a father. I know you like a son. Oh, I will sing for the goodness of God. For all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. For every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing in the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, oh, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, oh, it's running after me. Oh, my mind made up. Goodness is running after, oh, it's running after me. For all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. For every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing for the goodness of God. I will sing for the goodness of God. Thank you.
Let's give it up, let's give it up.
Thank you so much. We needed that one. We definitely needed that one. We've been through hurricane.
There was a volcanic eruption. We've survived that. There was COVID-19 outbreak. We survived that too.
Resilience in every form and fashion. And look how beautiful the country is again. Lush and green. We just give God praise. We give Jehovah praise for everything.
God's goodness is indeed running after us. At this time, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
What is it, Joy? What?
There is something that's gonna be happening at this very point in time.
Oh my goodness. It sounds like something's going to be really riveting, really exciting.
There is a chief in the crowd. And he's going to be doing a performance for us.
Ooh-wee. I wonder what that
So I'm
performance will be.
hoping that you're ready to see how Chief Joseph Chatoyer,
and all in celebration of Heritage Month in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Yurme, land of the blessed, Hairuna, home of the blessed.
how Chief Joseph Chatoyer prepared himself for battle. Let us welcome Chief Sado as he passes on our cultural war spirit.
And that determination and that ability to never give up has made St. Vincent and the Grenadines continue to thrive, continue to survive. As you said, Joy, COVID,
The volcanic eruption,
oh
the
my
multiple hurricanes that would have passed through our island. We are warriors.
Definitely, definitely.
Resilient.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Chief Sado.
We're truly appreciative. Chief Sado, we thank you for such display. It's quite short. I'm hoping that the children who are gathered here would have taken the chance to explore the exhibition site, the Kalinago tribes.
And the various crafts that we have under this tent as well. You can see the weaving done from the grass. Absolutely beautiful craft there. So don't forget, you can purchase, one or two of these items. And Sado has been doing a fantastic job in terms of keeping up the Kalinago, the indigenous people's story being told.
Yes, there are some very unique artifacts that's there. We have the clay pottery that was utilized by our Kalinago, Carib, Garifunas long ago. I'm told that they used to prepare their meals inside of these items.
And I think it's much more safer than a lot of the plastic that we use nowadays. But that's another story for another time, right?
Yes, that's indeed another story for another time. Don't forget to check out the movie booth, because there's a very interesting movie that's on display, that's being displayed there. So please do not hesitate to feast your eyes on something that is very valuable, something that should be kept through generations.
Maybe Mr. Ashley Alton, he can come and just say a few words in terms of the film. Come on, Ashley, just give a short brief info. He's been doing a lot in terms of documenting our heritage, of our Kalinago, Garifuna, indigenous people.
The uniqueness and the richness in this culture of ours is something to behold, and something to behold.
We have inhaler now, right? This is the inhaler this time.
So he's saying that when we're finished, we're going to turn this into a screen, background screen, so that we can see a lot
This here
more.
is one of our ancestors' museums in it.
I'm so happy to see so many things celebrating
years ago.
Our indigenous culture. I myself, I took it upon myself to try to focus on our TV because I thought it was important to see, our culture reflected on our TV screen, all of these American shows all the time.
Say carry boot, say carry boot. Here.
Wait.
Here.
Why guy going on the stage to talk, so he will be back.
Big white screen.
These are just these are different
It's the heart of human being, right? That's how it looks, right? So you come here, you see different rituals, prayers, and staff, special staff, and people use, and you can see all the food from our indigenous people that eat.
I can see some papers
Women from Monastery.
And what is one of St. Vincent's most
Association Inc. will put on their cultural showcase and exhibition for the Amerindian and Puna tribes of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the organizations that we have coming together are all from OTR and the diaspora also. So we have the fancy organization, heritage organization, the only heritage organization, the Sunday Heritage Development Organization, all coming under one umbrella, SIPA. That is the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Indigenous People Organization. This is the inaugural. So this is the first of many. And we're hoping that as OTR gets this wake-up call, it is definitely going to send a shockwave throughout the entire OTR communities and ensure that we keep our culture going. We are resilient people. And we definitely need to set the foundation for future nation builders to move forward. Yeah.
And I'm just going to give a plug because even the UB Global Campus St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that's one of the things we've been trying to do, go to different areas. And it's so important that we go back to the rural communities and not just have everything in Kingstown.
Exactly.
So it's so important. I know we have the Garifuna Heritage Foundation conference coming up, the international. That is also very powerful. But it's so good that we can spread everything around and have a unified force in this organization.
And earlier on, what I would have noticed is that there was a welcoming address from the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the International Garifuna Council. They would have come in. So they were welcome at the Argyle International Airport.
Wonderful.
So we do have persons from the diaspora here who's going to be gracing us with their presence from time to time.
I definitely know Mother Frida, Queen Frida, she's definitely going to be there. I know George and Hoy, they're all going to be there.
Yes.
So it's really powerful, really wonderful.
Euromay is very rich in culture. Very, very rich in culture.
So I see the judges tallying, getting those scores together. Oh my goodness, I wonder who is going to buy us Modongo. I mean, who is going to win tonight?
I am wondering the same thing because I may want from the first, second, or the third place. I would definitely want something from each of them.
All right, but we thank you so much for coming out in your sprightliness, your brightness. You could have been home just relaxing, but you took the opportunity to come out to this beautiful showcase fair.
Yes.
Eat something local, say hi to OTR and
on the OTR promotions page. We want to say hi to those persons who are in the diaspora. If you're at home and you're missing out on this, I'm so sorry to say, but if by chance you wish to come and join us, you can always come and join us. We'd be here. We'd have our sumptuous dishes on board. There's the madongo. It's not too late. There's the dukuna. There's the sweet potato pudding. There are the local juices there. Also, we have craft that you can take back home just to create memories. So once you're home and you're in the vicinity of OTR, you can always come and enjoy.
And we'll be showcasing the films in a while, so it's so important that you see yourselves on screen. All right, and it's set in this beautiful, lush background. Look at the hills, look at the mountains, and the beautiful sea. Oh my goodness, you're missing out if you're not here.
Exactly. Exactly. So I see Queen Mother Frida is here with us. Can we give her a round of applause? This is our Queen Mother.
I am grateful. Idahyangi, Madruga, Lao Isien, with love, with love, with love. What an honor it is to be here with you today. I know that you've been hearing me being called Queen, me being called Queen Mother. Please know that I am not that without being who you are. My ancestors are from Urume. So when I say that I'm from Urume, it means that I am Sandy Bay. It means that I am Fancy, Greggs, Oya, Baroli. I am home. I am home. I look around and many of the faces that I see looks like mine. Earlier today, someone ran and embraced me and called me Joan. My sister, my cousin. I am grateful that this was meant to be our gate of no return. Imagine that. And we're back, we're home. Thank you so much for embracing us. Thank you for coming willingly to lock arms and in being embraced of us. Onwebu Sereme, many thanks. Onwebu Abeni Rooney, many blessings. Laule Negro. Sereme. Thank you, thank you.
Let's put our hands together for Queen Mother Frida. At this time, we invite our chair of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Indigenous People Association. Let's put our hands together for Miss Joan Hoy.
Hey, I am really humbled that all of you showed up. And as everyone has said, this has been the first one. It would not be the last one, because there is so much joy to be had from our coming together. And I really think that we have to be in unity. I hope that we would put aside all our differences, because the things that unite us are more important than the things that divide us. And so to the extent that 5 different organizations listened to my call and agreed with me that we needed to form a group to represent the interest of the people north of the river, speaks volumes for how much that is needed. You know, there are some things that remain the same. I'm quite old now, and I see a bunch of my friends who went to school with me here. And some of the things that existed when I was a little girl still exist about the river. And I hope that we can change them, if for nothing else, to let the people of St. Vincent know ours is the history that made this country. I want you to know, all you little boys and girls, that as a teacher in this area of the country for years, I did not know anything about my history. All I knew was that we were supposed to be cannibals and savages and fighters and all of that. what they did not tell us is that our ancestors kept this country from falling into slavery and the plantation system for hundreds of years. Hundreds. While all the other nations around, Barbados, St. Lucia, Trinidad, Dominica, Grenada, they were falling to the ravages of the greedy white men who came in here and stole our lands and killed our people. And if that doesn't make you furious as it makes me, then I don't know what else would. Because this land is our land, okay? It belongs to us. And we need to understand that. And we need to be proud of it. Because nowhere else in the Caribbean did a bunch of indigenous people kept the British mighty army out of this country, out of their country, and fought until they killed our chief, and then they came in and took over our land. But we only remained a slave and a plantation system for 35 or so years. And then after that, they abolished slavery. So we only had the slave system for the shortest while in all of the Caribbean. And the other atrocity, you might not know this, but that when public education was made available in St. Vincent, it happened in the 1830s after the abolition of slavery. And those public schools happened, as we would say, down the road. The first public school that was established above the river was the old Sandy School, that one that is around going to Boat Bay. Now there's only sort of a stone foundation because it has overgrown. But that was in the 1950s. So they didn't bring public education above the river for almost 100 years after they had brought it to people below the river. Don't let them make you feel that you're stupid. They deprived us of education, and then they turned around and blamed us the victims, for being stupid and uneducated. My little brethren and sisters, please pay attention to your education, because there's so much to be learned, and there's so much to understand, and there's so much pride to have. I walk around in America where I live and practice law, and I thump my chest and say, I am from Sandy Bay, and I am from a proud culture of people who fought for being left alone and for their independence and not to be colonized. And if it wasn't for the killing of Joseph Chatoué, who knows, we might have remained a slaveless plantation forever. But that said, I'm not going to preach anymore. I want you all to know how grateful I am that you came out. We still have a lot of food. I'm waiting for the tally of the stories. Oh, it's here, I'm sorry. And I think for all you guys who are here, there's Mabry water being cooked down there. So don't go away before you have some of it. All right? Thanks to all the groups who came out. And I am so happy to be back home and to share this moment with you. Let's hope it goes down as a historic moment. And let's hope there's much more to come. Thank you very much.
Wonderfully said, beautifully done. At this time, we are going to hear the judges' call. Judges' call, the judges' judgment is the final call and the final judgment. I am definitely ready to hear who's first, second, and third because I need my Madongo codfish.
Good evening again, everybody. I must commend all the participants who participated in the storytelling, as much as impromptu it was. Congratulations to all of you. I think you did very well. But I'm going to give just the first 3 persons who tallied the highest scores out of 75 points. Out of 75 points, we have in 3rd place with a total of 59 points, Mr. Charles Stay.
Come on forward, Mr.
Charles Stay in 3rd place.
Mr. Charles Stay spoke about that classroom and those students inside of the classroom and how they interpreted things.
And in 2nd place with a total of 60 points, 1 point separating 2nd and 3rd, with a total of 60 points. Give it up for Magdalene King.
Wow, that lady who sat and spoke about the wrongs.
And in 1st place with a total of...
Okay, so we're gonna invite the 3rd place
to receive his prize.
So we are paging the photographers to come on over. This is Mr. Charles Stay of Fancy.
Come back. Stay.
Stay.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Kingsley want to take the picture with you and stay first. You want to stay first. Magdalene.
Hold on, okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Can't believe that spec.
Next thing. That's $50 for the 3rd prize. Now the 2nd prize, 100 EC dollars. No, it wasn't rigged.
Was not rigged.
I'm wondering who
And
has that
in
first
1st place, with a total of 65 points out of 75 points, give it up for Jerry.
Welcome, welcome, Jerry. Welcome, welcome.
Jerry must have gone home.
Paging Jerry.
Paging
Where is
Jerry.
Jerry?
What did Jerry speak about?
Jerry spoke about himself, I think.
Right. Jerry received a prize of 200 EC dollars.
Beautifully done, Jerry.
So much. Thank you so much.
Jerry back there on Island.
Jerry is the champion storyteller. Give it up for Jerry!
Knew everybody roll away when Jerry was talking.
That's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. It's so, we laugh, but it's so important to tell our story. Laugh at our story. Cry at our story. You know that's what Hollywood is all about, right? They're telling their story. So we need to have a Kalinago Garifuna story.
We definitely need a Kalinago Garifuna story.
Okay, we're just taking a snapshot. You know how it is. Thank you so much. And Pat Matisse is she's a librarian. She's from this community and she's been a librarian at the UE Global Campus for over 40 years, the librarian. So many persons have come to study, excelled, and this lady has been at the UE Global Campus helping so many people. So we thank, and she's from here. She's from Sandy Bay. So
I
give
know
it up for Pat Matisse. Yeah.
So our culture, it's here, it's alive, and we ought to maintain it. So this is a charge for all OTR, all indigenous people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This is your charge. This is our culture. We must keep it alive. We, as a resilient people, we must keep it alive and keep it going, keep it flowing, moving forward, going on throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We know that our ancestors, they were exiled onto the island of Baliso, moved on to Roatan, and then had to travel to different islands.
Nicaragua, Guatemala, Honduras,
yes, and Belize. So this is who we are, and we are not to be ashamed of passing on our tradition and culture. This is our first and definitely not our last in showcasing and cultural exhibition. We do have more in store. Please do not hesitate to go out and look at the several different activities that is taking place leading up to National Heroes Day.
Nelsia Robinson is here. Give it up for the one and only Nelsia Robinson.
And we would love for her to grace us with some remarks.
Strong woman activist, strong indigenous activist, a leader in so many non-governmental group organizations. Nelsia Robinson, another simple, moving person, but she's done a lot to champion for indigenous people. And I remember in an article Nelsia was championing, it just cannot be Garifuna, it just cannot be Kalinago, it's a combination, because we are a combination country, all right? So we're proud to have Nelsia Robinson here championing for the Garifuna and the Kalinago peoples of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Let's give it up for her as she graces us with her presence and give a brief remark to us.
And she has her weave basket. I always remember Nelsia for that. Always have her woven basket. Give it up for Nelsia Robinson. Say something now.
Sereme, Danki Bui, I am saying thank you in Garifuna, and I'm saying it in Kalinago. I am very pleased to be here, and in case you are wondering why I am coming at this time, it is not a disrespect. There was a colleague whose funeral was today, and this event is today. So we the indigenous people, we revere our dead. We pay respect to our dead. So I had to attend that funeral all the way in Vermont. And I'm hustling to come here, and there is a funeral that is coming through the undermine. So you have to be part there until, but nevertheless I'm glad that I'm here, and to give a few words of encouragement. As was said, you know my name, but residents of this area, I am related to the Daniels, and my father was Mr. Marshall. So you hear Nelsia Robinson, you have to hear Nelsia Daniel, Marshall, Robinson, and whatever else is added to it. But for today, I am very proud to be a part of the indigenous heritage. And I bring greetings from the Santa Rosa First Peoples community in Trinidad and Tobago, which is presently the headquarters for the Caribbean Organization of Indigenous Peoples. And for those who are not aware of that, the Caribbean Organization of Indigenous Peoples, it was formed right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the opening of the conference was held right next to the Sandy Bay Primary School. So you have to congratulate ourselves that when we hear different talk about people feeling important and all of that, we can feel important a very important organization, is now part of the CARICOM Reparations Committee.